Hey everybody, welcome back to an all-new episode of Stefan's Kitchen. And this week we're going to be keeping up with the Asian foods and recipes, and I'm actually going to tackle a vegetable that it seems not many people actually like that much. And to be quite honest, I was not a huge fan of them either, and they are green beans. So hopefully you guys will enjoy this recipe and, maybe be able to start to enjoy green beans like I do now. So, let's cook Szechuan green beans. And of course, remember down at the bottom in the description is a list of grocery items and how much of everything you will need. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to heat up a little bit of oil in our pan, about 2 tablespoons altogether, and then you can add your beans. Now remember to trim your beans because some of them tend to get a little bit, they get soft or whatever on the ends, so try and trim them down as best you can. And technically the Chinese use long beans and not your typical green beans, but I mean, I don't really care about that too much. And you can use between about a half pound to a pound. I think I'm using about a half a pound here, but it should be fine either way. You just pretty much double up on your ingredients if you need to add more sauce and stuff. Now on the side, we're going to also be making a sauce out of a few ingredients, which consist of a tablespoon and a half of dark soy sauce, or regular soy sauce works fine as well, a teaspoon of sugar, and about a quarter teaspoon of salt, and a little bit of pepper to taste as well. Mix these 4 ingredients together in a small bowl until they're combined. And next what you're going to want to do is you're going to keep frying your green beans until they're starting to turn a little bit brown and they're starting to crisp up a little bit. Now at this time you can take your green beans off and let them drain onto a tray. And you can pretty much clear out your pan if you want, or you can just add a little bit more oil to it, about a tablespoon to 2 tablespoons. And what we're going to do next is we're actually going to be frying our garlic and our chili, which you're going to be using about a teaspoon of chili paste, about a tablespoon to a tablespoon and a half of both garlic and ginger. And also, you can cut up 2 green onions. It usually calls for just the white parts, mostly for presentation, but you can also add in the little bits of green as well. It's not that big a deal. Now, as you can see here, we're just letting the oil in the pan heat up, so that way it's warm enough to start letting all these flavors come out. And don't want it too high because, as you can see here, everything starts to flicker around your pan. And that's actually a big disadvantage to using the bottles of pre-minced garlic, is that there's a lot of moisture in it, and that's what actually makes it pop in your pan like that. So what I added next was the green onions already chopped up, and I'm also using a chili paste that includes ginger already mixed into it. And I also added a little bit of extra ginger into my sauce as well. So once the flavors start combining, mix it around in the pan. You don't want it to all stick on or anything like that or burn. So as soon as that's finished, you can just directly add in your green beans. Here we go. And as soon as you get those in, grab your sauce and you can throw that right in as well. There we go. Now, once the green beans are cooking and your sauce is reduced and become a little bit more stickier, and you start smelling the aromatics in the air a lot more, this is where you start making sure that you watch your beans. You don't want anything to burn on, like I said before, because obviously no one likes anything, the taste of burnt food, more or less. Well, that's kind of a lie. Roasted red peppers have a nice burny taste on them sometimes, which actually helps aid the flavor as well. As you can see here, the sauce is reduced by at least half. Now, as you can see here, my beans are pretty much done and ready to be taken off of the burner. So I'm probably going to just move our camera over here. As you can see, there's those honey garlic ribs that I made around the same time as these. It's been so long since I've done this too. I feel so bad that I didn't get these up sooner. But yeah, you can just take them out of the pan and put them right into a small dish. And I used just a small little casserole dish, which is actually the perfect single-sized lasagna dish. But anyways, that's Szechuan green beans. I hope you guys enjoy. Send me some video responses, and thank you all for watching. See you later.